Come on, let's try this again. Alright, we're on again. Now let's see. People, please come back because I hate this whole thing. Oh! Anytime, anytime, anytime. Come on, people, come back. God, nothing can go easy in my life lately, can it? Of course not. Well, let's see if we have any chat. There we go. Hi, Cindy. Sorry about that. YouTube just flippin' hates me for some reason. I don't know why. It just does. So. You're back. I disappeared, so don't feel bad. YouTube's going, connecting, reconnecting, reconnecting, disconnecting, I was like, do I talk? Or what's up? So, I apologize. I have no control over YouTube. But this app has never let me down, so I'm back to the app, so. I mean, my whole life is being a cluster right now, so I just can't freaking handle it. Oh my god. Hi, Cassie. Hey, Shell. Hey, oh god, wow, this is awesome. Oh, it's real funny. See my face? Do I look like I'm laughing? Oh my god, I just want to hide. I need a doctor's mask. Seriously, I need to talk like this because this is so embarrassing. But hey, I said I'd never show my face like this. And in my older YouTubes, before this happened, you would see this much. So I may be moving quite a bit. But anyways, you guys can ask questions in a minute. I just wanted to show you really quick how I wrap these little puppies. These are the, I showed you guys. These were Heidi's Amazing Colors. You can see them? Okay. And then someone asked me how much dye I actually used. I actually only used... Do I even have a... This is where you guys are going to dye. You know these little tiny spoons you use when you get dyes? That's what I used for the whole batch. I'm talking a whole... Like, this puppy bowl was full, okay? It was a 3-cup soda batch, 2 citric, but it was a basic, so I used Natrasorb. I didn't add any SLSA. Mind you, that was by accident, but it worked out fine because these are kids' bombs. And I mean, if the kids want bubbles, we can throw a bubble bar in or something else, right? But I mean, this is good. They'll be able to, they won't have to worry about fishing around and trying to find the toy because it'll just disperse really, really nice and their toy will pop up or float. Hopefully they float because the toys are not in capsules in these things. I didn't do it that way. So I was saying about shrink wrapping. In the beginning, none of us have money to spend on fancy shrink wrap bags or anything like that. And you don't have to wrap them ugly in saran, okay? I like the good Kirkland brand because it's, I don't know, it sticks to itself really well. Get out of here, fly. So I just basically, like I said, kids don't really care. You just put your little square of saran wrap, you know, stretch it as good as tight and smooth as you can. And you've seen probably tons of people do this. Like I said, it's the easiest to do. Pull it up nice and tight and smooth as you can, which is not great for me to do at the moment. Maybe the other ones are better. It's because I'm frustrated. Yeah, and I just do this. Get the old scissors, snip it off. If they're going to work for me today. And you're left with like a little nub. So I just take better to have clear Scotch tape than this cloudy stuff, but this is all I have at the moment. And I just cover up the nub. And then if you're going to stick your ingredient sticker or whatever, you can stick it on the back and cover it up and makes it look better. So this one I didn't wrap very well, but the other ones are a bit better. And you can actually just zap these with your hairdryer or heat gun or whatever. Not long or you'll melt them just like you would a shrink wrap bag. But it's the easiest thing to do if you guys don't have bags. So, and they're easier to open than trying to say, if you had a shrink wrap this in proper shrink wrap and actually like sealed it and shrunk it, you don't really have an opening or an edge to open it with, and that's where a lot of people will end up breaking the bombs. So with this, I find you just pull the tape off and your opening's right there, right? But for me, when I do my normal bags, I always leave the tuft. So what happens is, you know, when you untie the ribbon, you know, your tag will be on top. You'll untie the ribbon, the bag top will be open, and you just peel down the seam, and it's easy. There's no worry of breaking these, but I don't really think these ones are going to break, and partially because these were done with basic, no SLSA, but I used my turkey I want to hide. I used my turkey. What else did I do? Natural Sword for sure, because there's essential oils, and you guys saw that post I had. Yeah, the essential oils. You need the natural sorber. You need something to dilute it with, not just the oil, because if you do it that way, it'll still float on top, and you can still get burnt. Right? Oh, Janessa. Okay, what you wanted to know where I got the dyes from? Heidi's selling these in her. She has a new group on Facebook. Okay, it's called Amazing Color Solutions, and I'm trying to think. Yeah, that's all the group is called, and I think there's a link in my newbies group, but I'm not 100% sure. But she has, yeah, like I got obviously first samples to show you guys, which I'm in love with. And by the way, I want to clear something up really fast, even though I know I shouldn't be apologizing for anything. When I was discussing this the other day about her colors and Serafina colors, I'm not knocking Serafina colors, okay? That's not my intention. And I'm not knocking easy colors. I understand that people love them, and that is totally fine. It's your choice. My point is the fact that you have to go by certain guidelines and regulations, okay, in Canada, in the US, wherever you are. And the beautiful, most amazing thing about Heidi's Colors, or Amazing Color Solutions, is every color you get is batch certified. And you don't have to buy a kilogram of a color to have it batch certified. Do you understand what I'm saying? To me, that is an absolute bonus. Because, not naming names, but a lot of the other water-soluble dye companies, yes, they do offer a batch certified, but it's limited amount of colors. You can sell anything that you want. It is up to the person buying the product to research and to make sure that you are allowed to use it. So you can't pin that on the seller. But the beauty of Amazing Color Solution is she has gone through all that heartache and researching and development and color blending and you name it to offer us all batch certified, okay? So we don't have to question it. It is batch certified. Your stuff will come. She has the paperwork. It's not like you're going to go, oh, yes, my colors are batch certified, but only this one, and this one, and you have to buy a kilogram. That's not how she operates. So when I said that I am in favor of the Amazing Color Solutions, to me that is a big bonus because, sure, I do love all the other colorants, okay? Don't get me wrong. But that's fine for when you're working and making your own stuff at home or maybe for your family or whatever. But if you're going to sell these, you have to have, they got to have a batch number. They have to be certified by FDA. Like, it's just, there's no other, what can I say? That's what I'm saying. So I'm not knocking any other color companies, okay? There's pros and cons to everything. I guess it all just depends on the final outcome of the person purchasing and what their goal is to do with these colors. And I know a lot of you guys are in my groups. You're starting out, be it personal, or you want to have a business, or you are in a business and you haven't done, you haven't done bombs for a while, or whatever the case may be, you're just starting bombs or whatever. If you guys know that you're selling, you guys have to have batch certified. So to me, that's why I'm confident in in promoting that for that big reason. And not to mention the fact I absolutely love the colors. There is no denying that they are just as concentrated, if not more, than certain other companies. And she's going to be offering a ton-watt more colors than any other color company at the moment. So, to me, that's a bonus. That's all I'm saying. I'm not knocking anybody. I will not knock anybody because I have stuff for everybody. I'm just giving you guys my personal opinion, my views, and from a business point of view, these are the way to go. That was my point. Now, let's see. Heidi! Oh my God, she's on. Yeah, I know, I'm trying to hide. Yes, Heidi, you need to get me the price list, please. That would be great. Yeah, you have a lot of people waiting to come in, hun. Janessa, you're not in any of our groups? Well, crap! Get your butt in there. Atomic Noobs is for the YouTube people, but I'm going to tell you right now. And I'm trying not to, whatever, but I'm sorry for hiding. I'm also apologizing for touching my face so much because I've had comments about that too. And if I have to clear it up, it's a anxiety nervous reaction, okay? I don't have cooties, I don't have itchies or anything like that. It is a automatic nervous reaction that I get, okay? It's like Italians and people talk with their hands. I do that too. See? I do that too, but I touch myself when I'm nervous. It's just that, like I said, no, I don't even know why I'm explaining myself. I'm so self-conscious lately because of crap. But anyways, besides that. Okay. No, so anybody, what I'm trying to say is, if you guys are not in any of our groups, join Atomic Noobs, okay? That's what it's called, Atomic Noobs on Facebook. It is for people who are just starting, but if you are more experienced, I guess you could still join, then message me and we can bump you to the other group, which is more advanced, which is like my main group. I made Atomic Noobs specifically for you guys here on YouTube. That was sort of the idea, to help you guys out and just sort of find out where you guys are, I guess, what do you want to call it? You know, where you are, I can't think, oh my god. Your level of bath bomb making, how's that? Oh, okay, yeah. Gina? Okay, Heidi, did you catch that? Gina hasn't got hers yet? She was down for a few days, and I know PayPal was being a complete and utter ass because nobody could invoice anybody. It wouldn't work. It wasn't accepting emails, and it wasn't sending, or it was saying it was sending, and it didn't send. So I had issues with PayPal, too. So I was doing, for me personally, I was doing, what do you call it, email bank transfers. I had to do that. I don't know if it's fixed yet or not. We're actually, it's up to Heidi, but I'm trying to, or I have designed a Google Documents order form, which might be easier for everybody. But that's something Heidi and I have to talk about still. So, you did make it to my live stream. Unfortunately, I'm hiding because I've had such a crappy week and dentist visits and lost teeth and all that frickin' stupid deficiency crap. I hate it. Seriously, I mean, winter's hit here so fast, I just want to crawl into bed and not leave until friggin' April. But I'm going to show you, I'm going to quick grab something to show you guys because this is what I was talking about earlier. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I just have to grab something. And I'll try to run. Ow, I'll try to run. Oh, okay. I'm coming. Going as fast as I can. Do. Okay. Alright, guys. As I was saying in my other video that was so nicely enough to crash on me, I have my Halloween boxes up, okay? I have also normal boxes up, but a lot of people have said to me, oh, well, it's too much money, and how much is this and that, whatever. So I have like $50 boxes, I have $80 boxes, etc., or whatever you like. I want to show you the size of the boxes so you guys know what the heck I'm talking about. Okay, so just let me fold this. Whoa, you stay here. Let me fold this one up. And I'm going to show you guys. Just so you get an idea. And yes, I'm hiding from the camera. Turn around. These are so freaking big to fold. Alrighty. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Oh god, I hate this without my cat. I hate this. I hate this. Anyway. I'm a big girl. Ugh. Alright. Here is one. Okay, just give me 1 sec. There's one. No! Stay. And then we gotta do the other one quick. I'm trying. I'm not as fast as I used to be. Come on, big guy. That's one side. Two sides. Okay. Almost there. There we go. Close you up. Okay. So I can show you. Sorry, guys. Anyway. What I wanted to show you guys was different sizes of my boxes, okay? This big one, you guys can see how... Can you guys see? Can you guys see how big this box is? Okay, this is an $80 Halloween box. Depending on what you guys, or what I put in it. This one here, and they're all eco boxes, by the way, just so you know, because I told you guys I use recycled everything. So I bought eco-certified. Anyways, and then this one is the $50 box. It's deeper. It's... If I can show you the difference. Can you guys see that difference there? This orange one is deeper, but I can get... Normally it's about a $50 box, okay? I can get about $65 worth in here, depending on what it is. Like, normal bombs and stuff like that, I can get a ton. But when I start putting in coffins and big hearts and zombie hands and whatever, it's a little difficult. So this one is the $80 one, and if it's straight bombs, I could almost get $100 in here. I want the boxes nice for Halloween, so we've got orange and black, okay? This is my normal shipping box for large orders, but I do have plain brown boxes too. But this is specific for Halloween, so that's just what I wanted to show you guys. And now I have nowhere to put them. Hang on. I guess I'm going to put you right there. Okay. Enough of that. So I just wanted to share that because, like I was saying before, whoa, my chair just about dumped me out. I'm not going to be doing any more Halloween stuff in my Etsy. I'm going to actually probably shut down after Halloween. Nobody panic. We're refurbishing everything, so I'm going to end up probably closing stuff. I still will have stuff. If anybody wants anything, they just message me. It's just Etsy probably won't be open for, I can't even say, 3 weeks, maybe a month. I'm not sure. But like I said, I got a lot of stuff in there now that, well, everything's in the other room except for the hands. And the faces are wrapped up there, so. And I also have a sale going and whatever. So if anybody wants anything, and if the shop's not open, you guys can just message me. So, shall I read some messages while I do this? Because I have to wrap up the rest of these since they've been sitting for a couple days. And Heidi, I'm sure you're yapping. What? I need bigger eyes. What's Cassie? Oh. You guys are too kind. I'm sorry I haven't been on for a while, guys. I know some of you know what's been going on, but I got my hopes all built up about Charlie because they had a spotting. I think I told you guys, or some of you guys, it was like, I don't know, it's 25-30 minute walk away from where I am. And I went down there to talk to this lady who is the cat lady. She's got 3 tabbies of her own, 2 of which go outside. So I'm thinking someone saw theirs and they thought it was Charlie. It wasn't Charlie, it was her cats. But one of my neighbors, of all people, stopped me today and said Thursday night, as in, it would be a week ago today, they saw Charlie in our driveway, in the parking lot side, obviously, where all the cars are parked, and they said he was hiding underneath Bill's car, which is, you know, the old boy. But we couldn't understand why he wouldn't come in, so something has spooked him. So, that being said, if someone's seen him in my parking lot, that gave me a bit more hope. So I just put a box out today with his favorite treats and some food and his blankets he was sleeping on, and I'm praying to God that he comes home tonight, and I might put my GoPro out there and put it on motion activated, and we'll see. But I just feel so bad for my other cat because Fury is like pining so bad, and as you can tell by the tone of my voice, it's just been shit. Everything's been falling apart the last 2 weeks, and I'm not gonna cry. I sure shit feel like I'm gonna cry. I'm trying not to cry, but it's the hardest. Like, I know there's people that have pets that are just like, oh, it's just a freaking pet. Well, my cats are my kids, so this is really hard. And I feel really bad for Shaney because, as you guys know, he has anxiety as bad as I do, if not worse in some cases. And every day he sleeps with, well, he used to sleep with Charlie. He would have him in his bed when he woke up in the morning. When he came home from school, they'd curl up in the bed, and it's been killing him. It's been a week. He has totally lost. Shaney is the Mr. Clean of our family. And he has basically given up in his room, and it was so depressing. I went up there yesterday, and he basically just chucks everything on the floor. And I don't know. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. And he's acting all like, it's okay, Mom, and blah, 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 but it's killing him. So I've got the thing up on every freaking search site there possibly is. All I need now is to find a volunteer company to help me find him, because apparently they do have, like, they're called pet detectives. There really is a true thing. And they'll come and they'll help you search. So, usually they say that cats that go missing, especially an outdoor cat, is only within about a 5-house radius from where they live. So that's my hoping, because if he was in the driveway on Thursday night, I'm hoping to God that someone has him in the house in the daytime, and that's why he's not so urgently coming home to eat, because they're feeding him, but he always bugs to go out at night. So I'm hoping that that's what the case is, and I just had to get some familiar stuff outside for him. So, just good that he's not been attacked by a coyote if he's still around. And that was our fear. And that's the first thing, Shane's dad said was, oh, give up, he's done. That's toast, it's Charlie. If he was around, he'd be home, and blah, blah, blah. And why don't you face it, he's been hit by a car, or a friggin' coyote got him. I'm like, thanks for the hope. I'm listening to people that have had cats come home after 9 months, 6 months, 8 days, freaking a year is a new one that just got posted. So, hell, I'm not giving up. No freaking way. Would you guys give up, even if it was like, they're your children, that would be like, oh, screw it. Just get another one. There's people that do that too, and I can't. But if something ever does happen and he doesn't come home, I have to do something for Fury, and I don't really want to get another cat, but he's lonely. So I don't know what your guys' take or advice is on that, but I don't know. I don't know how long do you look. I don't want to get a cat and then he comes home. I don't be stuck with 3 again. But not that I would care. Charlie's only 6. And the thing is, we moved, we're in the middle units now, and we used to live in Unit 9, so now we're in 6. And the first, 3 days, he used to go back to the other house, right? Which made sense. So we just called him and he'd come running. But he's been living here since 2012. So what is that? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's 5. And he was a year old when we moved here. So yeah, he's 6. He'll be 7 in May, I believe. So he's not an old cat. He's not sick. He's had his shots. He's, fixed. No reason to roam or nothing like that. So it's just, the only most common thing they say is he was spooked by something, or they call it he was displaced, which means accidentally, as in could have jumped in a delivery truck, someone's car, whatever, or deliberately, and that means someone's taken him. But you can't catch Charlie when he's outside. He takes on a different personality, so I don't think anybody could catch him. And the fact that he was seen on Thursday, by my neighbors who I trust, because I know, they're asking, have you seen him? And they're like, they thought he was home because he was out under the driveway on Thursday. So that was, still a week ago, but, I don't think that's too much to hope. Yeah. Sorry, I was just reading your comment, Jennifer. I'm not giving up. I don't care what the old boy says. I just want to frickin' so bad rub it in his face and say, F you. Told ya. Just once I want to make him wrong. But I don't feel like, it's hard to explain. Like, you guys can probably hear it in my voice right now. I'm very, like, I know a bit of it's anxiety, but I'm very butterfly feeling. And it's like that, almost like that excitement feeling you get before you go somewhere or whatever. I can't shake the shaky feeling that he's around, if you know what I get. Like, I don't sense that he's dead. That's not even on the tip of my tongue or even a remote feeling. Charlie and I have this weird connection, and I know you guys will think I'm a freaking freak and a nut, but I could be sitting outside and just thinking about him. I wouldn't even have to call him, and he would come home. So there is this, I almost feel like he wants to, and I can feel him wanting to come home, you know what I mean? But, like, it's like maybe someone's got him in their house in the daytime. And the fact is that, like, say, we're sleeping at midnight whenever he's been spotted. Well, how's he going to get in? I have a window open, but that's not normal for him to come in the window. So, you know, I don't know. I just, like I said, I have a really weird, strange gut feeling. I don't know if it's just not knowing or if it feels like butterflies. That's all I can say. But, I mean, the angst is killing me. Everything about this last 2 weeks is killing me. Like, the frickin' my stupid blood test and the deficiencies and all this crap, and now they put me on this medication that's, what did he say? He said I guess it kills bacteria or something, but it kills good probiotics and bad probiotics. So I have this medication, but I'm not supposed to take it until I get the yogurt with the probiotics crap in it. So I have to take that. But what they found out was I am severely deficient in vitamin D. Obviously, it's a sunshine vitamin. I don't leave the house, of course, it's vitamin D. Yeah. What was it? Vitamin D, potassium, magnesium, and iron. It's almost anemic, but they didn't say anemic. So yeah, so obviously the first thing that it takes and hits is it goes after your teeth, which really freaking sucks, because you guys know how I like to come on here and talk, right? Obviously. And now it's hard, but... Omi! Hi, Omi! Okay, now I have to read, and I know you guys are staring at me because I still can't get that out of my head. Let me move this. Did I show you guys my zombie hands done? I haven't packaged them yet because nobody's ordered them and I can't be bothered. But, actually, I'm having a really hard time packing these. But someone asked me too. You know how we always tell you guys to keep the bombs, dry for, what is it, like 2-3 days? Do you guys remember when I made these? These? Look, they're still out. I have not packaged these yet. And by the way, just for reference size, can I show you? Can you guys see that? See the zombie hand? See my hand? You see the size of it? It's actually bigger than my hand. So these are still nice and rock hard. They're done, painted. Hopefully you can see them because I can't see you in the monitor thing. But see, they're all painted. Totally loaded with embeds, okay? They're loaded with embeds and full. You should, and you will. You'll get the liquid shimmer water. So I still have these 3. I do have one, unfortunately, that broke a thumb. But I just made it look like it was bloody in part of it, so it's kind of cool. But I still have these, and they're actually on sale in my shop. And I marked the zombie heads down too, guys, because no way anybody's going to spend that kind of money. I don't care who you are. Well, I mean, I guess if I was lush, somebody would have spent that kind of money on it. But I marked everything down. So there's like a massive sale going on in my shop. Just for you guys. Now can I read? Yeah, oh, Gina, I was just reading your thing about the prescription, right? I had a prescription for potassium, and what happened was I think it's a blood pressure lower too. And what happened was, because I'm already on low blood pressure pills, I got dizzy and blacked out and was getting sick and everything, so I had to go off them. So now I just have to kind of like eat potassium and, you know, that's like how many bananas can you eat and whatever. But we don't eat right, and that's, you know, mostly my fault, I'm sure. But their dad cooks most of the time, and he cooks easy stuff, and we eat a lot of Mr. Noodles and stuff that's not really good for you guys. So, but I have to read, and I just, don't mind me for a second, I'll just read. Anybody watching this from somewhere else is going to think I'm a complete kook. Bye, Jen! Rheumatoid, oh boy. Yeah, we have vitamin D drops that we take now. And vitamin C. I have to take the magnesium, the calcium. That was the other one, calcium. I did watch The Walking Dead. I did. Absolutely loved it. I was like, oh my god. So good. So good. I was sad though too because we missed the first, well, I taped the first 2 episodes of Supernatural because we just finished watching season 12 on Netflix. And the old boy erased it off the freaking DVR. I was so pissed off. I wanted to watch it today. Graves' disease in your eyes. You're not getting worse. I also am type 2 diabetes both. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Wow. What is that? White boy soaps? My frosting, yes, it gets rock hard. If you ask any, actually, if you're concerned, sorry for hiding. If you're not sure, just check on my Etsy. Just check out the reviews. There's lots of people that say wow and whatever, and it's on Facebook. People have talked all over the place. Yeah, I see it. Thanks, Heidi. Yeah, it does dry rock hard. As long as you use Natrasorb, guys, don't sub the Natrasorb for tapioca starch, okay? It's got to be Natrasorb. And it's, where is it? I have mine right here, and this was sent to me from Teresa a while ago. It's super, like, I can't even explain it. It's like fluff. It's so light. It doesn't weigh, if you ordered a pound-sized bag, it would be, like, freaking huge. Okay, like this, I don't know if I have my scales here, but this doesn't weigh, like, really anything. Yeah, I don't think I have my scales here anymore. But it weighs next to nothing, and I have, oh, wait a minute, maybe I have my jars to show you. I should show you my jars. Oh, I just found my agar, too. Anyways, the jar is no bigger, oh, let's see if we have one. I have a jar, it's about this big, okay? And, I mean, that's a good-sized jar. This isn't it, but just to give you an idea. And it's 85 grams. That's how big the jar is, and it's full, 85 grams. So you don't need a lot. I still have my original jar. But I probably don't make as much as you guys do, because people don't buy that, a ton of it, but... You ordered 2 pounds? You could sell some. There's tons of people always looking for it, so that's not a huge deal. I wish I could read. You guys talk so fast. Oh, I can't read. What does it say, Gina? The bag is probably heavy. Yes, the bag definitely is heavier than the product. It's like that. I have a video explaining it, and it's like you can squish it, and it literally like goes to nothing. But I will tell you guys this. This was brought up. There's so many things with the essential oils right now. It's freaking people out again. You know, whenever you guys use an essential oil, well, okay, for an example, if you're going to apply to your skin, you always mix it with a carrier oil, right? That's common sense. No matter if they say you can put it on neat or not, use a carrier oil, something like, you know, like an avocado or coconut fractionated or normal, whatever. But in a bath bomb, if you add essential oils in your bath water with whatever oils you're using in the bomb, it's still going to float on top of the water, which could still hurt you. So it's not a proper like emulsifier or dilutant of the essential oil in a bath, okay? You need something that will make the water and the oil mix. Be it, you guys use Poly, I use Natrasorb. Natrasorb is a must. I don't care who you are. The only other thing it would be if you had like SLSA in your tub. That's an emulsifier. It will help with the essential oils, but I always... If I'm making a bath bomb and it already even has SLSA in it, I will add Natrasorb to mix my fragrance oils in it. Oh, sorry, that was just a Humane Society message just popped up. I got excited for a second. But yeah, no, you need a Natrasorb for the essential oils. It's just the safe thing. And don't ever take it internally. I don't care who you are, unless advised by a completely medical, certificated, like, aromatherapist, like homeopathic nurse, technician, doctor, whatever you want to call them. Don't take it internally because an oil company said you can take this internally, okay? Don't ever do it. No, 2 pounds wouldn't be larger than me, but maybe bigger, well, 3 times my head. Trying to get out what I'm saying. Wow, you guys talk. I'm outnumbered, yeah, that's what it is. I can't even scroll up. You know what really sucks, though? I told you this, is when I'm done, I lose everything. What? Omi? What? Wait, whoa. What about using, what is it? What is what is that? What does it say? All of mine 300 as an emulsifier? What is it? Explain. Natrasorb expensive? Depending on what you think expensive is. Like I said, that bottle that I got, I'll just give you an example. Sapphire Blue, I bought a bottle this big. It holds 85 grams. I think it was $9. And you're like, well, this is, actually, don't quote me. It was either $6.99 or $9.99. But that's fine. You know what? I'm going to show you the bottle so you guys know what I'm talking about. Because I don't want to be, you know... Oh, where is it? You better not be goat's milk. What are you? There it is. Okay, so this is the actual bottle. Okay? This is the actual bottle of Natrasorb right here. Can you guys see that? And it holds, yeah, it's 85 grams right there. And this cost me, like I said, $6.99 or $9.99. I'm still using it. Like, you know, I have 2 bottles. I mostly use this one. I think I've taken maybe 2 tablespoons out of the other one. But I don't... You guys seem to think I make a ton. I have a lot of bottles like this. Not like a big bag of it, but... I will have to buy some more shortly, though, because I've been going a little crazy with it lately. Especially coming winter, because I'm going to be making a lot of essential oil bath bombs, because obviously winter and, you know, people get depressed and all that stuff. They need the happy stuff. Okay, so what is it? I'm trying to read it. Oleum is a SCI solubilizer. Oh, sorry, not SCI. Oleum is a solubilizer. But what do you use it in normally? I'm trying to see everybody's comment. I'm sorry, people who are watching this who are not here on live chat are going to be like, this is the boringest video. And that's okay. I don't care. This is us talking. I had to update. I haven't been on here. It's a long time since I've been on here, isn't it? How much would I use in a 2-cup baking soda? Okay, it would depend on how much fragrance are you going to add to your balm. That's the way I do it. What I do, I'll just quickly... This is the way I explain it, okay? That's been used. Anyway, example. I'll take a cup, okay? This one obviously has leftover oil, which actually went... Look how turkey oil gets solid after a while. So anyways, let's just say I'm going to do my 2-cup soda batch of bath bombs, and I'm going to use essential oils. And, I don't know, 20 drops, a tablespoon, whatever you want to use of your essential oils. That's a lot, but I would start with 1 tablespoon of Natrasorb. Dump it in here. You know, sprinkle in, squirt in, whatever. My essential oils in there. And you mix it. If it turns like too runny or pasty, I will add a bit more so that it stays fluffy. So sometimes I'll add 2 tablespoons. It just depends, however much you want. You want it to absorb the oil, but you still want to be able to, like, spread it through your dry mix. As long as it's not a wet paste, or, like, you can pour it, you know, if it's like that, you add more. You want it to be like a picture if you had, I can't say flour. How do we explain this? Should I just show you guys a clump so you know how much to use? I don't want to waste my oils, but yeah, you know what? Just like I said, start out with a tablespoon. Put your essential oils in it, and if it doesn't look like it's absorbing, or if it's absorbed too much, add more. You don't want any liquid in your containers, guess what I'm trying to say. So you don't want liquid in your container, you want it to be like a, kind of a dampish, starchy stuff, I guess. So you can mix it with your dry. That's all. Where do you buy Natrasorb? Also, what can I get to use? What? What can I use the Slick Fix Tabula starch? Slick Fix, bleh, bleh, Slick Fix, or whatever it's called. You can still use that in anything, like, if you make a body butter, or you make a body lotion, or anything that you think, is going to feel greasy on your skin, you can still use it for that. You can use it in, bath salts, all that stuff. I mean, it will work the same in some things, but my frosting, I seriously prefer Natrasorb. It just gets fluffy and it makes it easier to work with. But as far as bath bombs and whatever, as long as it absorbs the essential oils, you can use the Slick Fix, okay? That's not a huge deal. You're not going to waste your money. It's not a waste of product. You can use it. Just that, like, I like to stipulate that you need Natrasorb for my frosting. It just works. Some people have tried different substitutes that the description is exactly the same. It might be like a different brand name, because Natrasorb Bath is like the brand name, but it's the most popular and the most known about. But there are others out there. But yeah, Slick Fix will be fine for anything you make. You're not going to waste your money. No, yeah, you guys are okay. Born. What, Gina? Floated, and I called that slow down. Oh no, Natrasorb will help your bombs float. It's later. You're adding like air pockets to your bath bomb. That's why you see a lot of people poke their mix when they're molding the bomb, and they've got half in here and half in here, and maybe they have embeds or whatever, but you see them poke and then put more on it. Well, you're creating like an air pocket. So Natrasorb will work on the same idea. It's very light. You guys know that it's got no weight to it. You're adding that into your bomb as part of your structure. It's making your bomb more buoyant. It will float. So yes, it's a nice easy cheat for that too, but it's also beneficial. So you're not just wasting, like, it's a very good ingredient for multiple reasons. So there you go. Even if you wanted to use it just to make your bomb float, you're getting another bonus out of it. So, what can I say? Tammy's icing, what? No, my icing is not just for BBs. Everything, my dear. I actually make bubble bars from my icing as well. I make bath bombs and I squish the stuff in between like an icing. You can add it on top of your bath bomb for a cute little decoration. If you watch Willow Dawn's video, she's done the whole unicorn bombs, and it's the mane and everything. It's gorgeous. And they won't melt. Your heat gun won't kill anything. And if you had a ton left over and say you don't want to use it, you're not going to waste it. You're going to put it in a Tupperware container and put it in the fridge. And my dear, a week later, you can throw that puppy in the microwave. Warm her up for 10 seconds, give her a mix, and you're ready to pipe again. Nothing lost about it whatsoever. The fragrance holds everything. It'll pipe like a dream and it'll still harden. Actually, the more times you use it and the more times you've rewarmed it up, it actually hardens faster. So that's a bonus. You're not going to waste a lot of recipes from wherever. If you have leftover recipes, it's usually done. Like, it'll be wasted. So that is a good bonus. You're not going to waste anything if it's not used. Okay, whoa, I missed Deborah what? I'm missing this. What's the difference between natural sorbet and modified tapioca? Oh, why do you guys ask me this stuff? There is a difference. It's just the way that it's been modified. That's like, there is an ingredient in it. It starts with an M. I can't tell you off the top of my hand. If you go to Sapphire Blue's website, that's the best description I can tell you right now to read about it. Go to sapphireblue.com or whatever it is. Yeah, it's .com. Type in natural sorbet in your search and it'll explain to you how they've done it. It is a modified tapioca starch, but it's not like a normal modified tapioca starch that you would buy somewhere else, okay? It's the way it's modified, it's different. And in the INCI name of it, they just call it tapioca starch. But it is, in fact, modified tapioca starch. But it's not the same as a normal modified. Sorry, I'm probably like, everybody. But yes, yeah, Gina, that was my recipe that Willow did. Oh yes, dentric salt is a great one too for scent. I find I like it better for bath salts, or say you make well, you know when you have your bath powders that you get, like, your bombs don't work and you get all those busted ones or something you don't like, or maybe they're too dark or whatever, and you mix them in with you know, and you make like a bag of powdery stuff, or you just want to do bath salts. Dentric salt is great for that, and you can use it in your bath bombs too. That is actually what I just showed you guys. This is my dentric salt, and to give you an idea, if anybody hasn't seen what this stuff looks like, what can I put it in? You know what, we'll just take a tiny little piece and I'll show you, because I have a clump. Okay, so, this is a little tiny clump, whoops, where did the camera go? This is dentric salts, and you guys can see me here. Here's a little chunk in my hand. Can you guys see how... You probably can't even see how fine that is, can you? It's super, super fine. Like, could you imagine if you mixed this with Natrasorb? Oh my god, it would be heaven. But this is great. These are shaped a certain way. I can only describe them as, like, I don't want to put that back in. You can describe them as, like, snowflake shapes. It's just the way that they're made, the molecular structure as to how they work. But it's great for scent hold. It stops your salts from clumping. Another good thing about it. So you can imagine you mix this in with Natrasorb. And this, by the way, is a lot heavier. This is 2.2 pounds in here. So, yeah. It's great for salts and whatnot. Anyways, are you guys sick of me yet? Because I haven't really showed you anything other than wrapping bath bombs. Carrie, when did you get on? I'm stupid. You've been on since the beginning. I saw that. Sorry. Does anybody know how I keep chat on here? Because I'm going to lose everything, and I want to read all your chats. Okay, sorry, Gina, what? If your recipe calls... Whoa, slow down. If your recipe calls for tapioca starch, do I leave it out if you use Natrasorb? No, I use the Natrasorb as a tapioca starch, hon. I don't buy or use normal tapioca starch. I always use Natrasorb. I have never used, I shouldn't say never, I've tried tapioca starch and I don't like it. It's just too thick. I've tried, when I first designed my frosting, I actually did it with normal tapioca, and you had to fight with it to stir it. It was, you know, and it never dried completely full, or like, it was always soft in the middle. It didn't work very nice. Natrasorb was like the key ingredient. It was the miracle cure to fix my frosting. So, Yeah, no, I don't even use tapioca starch other than Natrasorb. Oh, you guys like just hanging out? Okay, hold on. I'm trying to read Soapstone here. Where'd it go? Your balm's soft after wrapping them. You get to eat... What? Whoa. Your balms get soft after wrapping those. I get to use... What am I doing wrong? Okay. Shall I give you an example? Alright. Here's one of my balms, hon. Couple things I did wrong, okay? You see, for one, I didn't wrap it correctly. That's only frickin' partially. And by the way, you want to know, it's soft, okay? It got soft. Majority of the reason of why this one got soft, I'll tell you right now. There was not enough oil, and there was not enough alcohol or witch hazel. It's as simple as that. Yep, that's what happened, is I probably added oil, and I thought it was more than enough, and molded it, because it was damp sand filling. And then when it dried, there was no binder, being rubbing alcohol or witch hazel or whatever, to actually hold it, to keep its structure. It is like the glue that holds your balm together. So no matter how damp your balm is with oil, you're still going to need a binder, which is the hazel or the thing. Yeah, that's pretty much mostly it, because I was going to say, if you don't have enough oil, what happens is they go poof, and they pop, not so much soft. So usually it's a witch hazel freaking, thing, or you've wrapped it too early, and it wasn't completely dry, and the moisture is coming back out. Also, it could be salts, because they could draw in moisture if it's not been wrapped, if that makes sense. But, like, try the basic reason why first would be not enough of your spray binder, okay? Yeah, you've had big time soft. This is big time soft, honey. It's now a bag of powder. Look, it's, the only reason it's staying round is because it's in a bag. But this is now powder. It went from soft to poof. So, do I use Natrasorb in lotions and body butters? And I just use it in body butter. I don't make lotion very often, so I usually just do the solid. I'm more of a solid lotion or body butter person, and yes, I will use the Natrasorb for body butters and whatever. It still keeps it moist and all that stuff, but it'll stop your skin from feeling greasy like it hasn't soaked in, and it actually leaves your skin feeling like you've got talc on it, or silky soft kind of a thing. So, what do we do for repurpose soft bombs? If you want it, you can't really repurpose it, hon. Well, I mean, you could try, but they'll never work great. I just take the soft... I mean, you can't... Don't get me wrong. If you have a soft bomb like this and you really want to try to make it into a new bomb, you can try putting it back in the bowl and mixing a bit more oil in it, but not much. Like, I would say, like, maybe 2 tablespoons, if that. But make sure you have your good witch hazel. I'm talking distill it. Not the drugstore crap, although you can use that, don't get me wrong. But if you have witch hazel distillate, you can use all that and no alcohol. Or you can use that and your 50 to 70% alcohol. You gotta have that little bit of water in the alcohol, which gets the balm hardened when the stuff evaporates, if that makes sense. That's your glue. So you can try, but a lot of times you've got a balm that's got mixture colors, right? So it's just a bag of, turn it into foaming bath salts. Turn it into milk powder baths. Turn it into a salt milk powder bath. Go crazy. Add SLSA to it. Make it into a powdered bubble bath. Don't waste it. There's no wasting any of this. There's no reason to. When people say, oh my god, I've wasted so much ingredients for my bath bombs, if they're smelling good and they're, they still leave you soft and there's nothing wrong with them, or even if they don't leave you soft, you can add to that as you're making it a powder. You would make it up like a bath bomb mix, but then just let it dry. You don't waste it. I don't want to hear anybody or any of you guys tossing out any of your soft bombs. They're not garbage, okay? Like, seriously. You can do fairy dye. You can add glitter. I've got bags of glitter mist up there. I've got bags of kids' color mixes, blue and whites, the Minion ones. You just use your imagination. There's tons of stuff you can do. And if anybody has any questions or gets stuck on it, ask me. I love to tell people stuff that I can tell them if I know anything. Can we make a what? I can't read that, Cindy. Yes, cream of tartar is used to make balms harder. It also makes your bath bomb perform better, too, as well, and it's also a hardener. It's also great for your skin. Tons of benefits. Not just a rock-hard thing. Okay, so what I'm trying to read... What did you say? Do you do anything different making the BB cauldrons? I did. Don't pack them hard. You can do a variation mix. You can do half with a lot of stuff. I did use less SLSA, and I added bioturds to my cauldrons to make them different. And then I just threw in some embeds so that part fizzes fast. But don't pack them tighter. They'll never come out in the tub. It'll just be it'll take forever. Okay, so what are you asking about a salt soak? I can't read that. Cindy, oh God, my brain. I need eyes. Can anybody read what Cindy Clemens wrote, please? Can we make some... I can't read it. Something salt soak. So can we make some kind of salt soak? Ah, yes. Absolutely. Yes, for sure. Get your salts, sea salts. One of them collects most moisture, but I don't think it's going to matter if you have dentric in there. That'll help avoid that. But yeah, dentric salt, your sea salts, dead sea salts, whatever. Throw that in there. Add some milk if you want milk. Don't add milk. There's certain clays you can add to the water. Razul clay is great for salt soak. Anything like that. I got, you know what? I'm going to have to put a list, because I have literally books, I've showed you guys before, of all different kinds of recipes, from freaking salt scrubs to salt baths. When I first started, I had a lot of bath powder, so I had to make a lot of different things. But, yeah. I don't normally make too many often, just plain salts, unless they do something besides, like they gotta be fun, too. I don't really do too many plain salts, but I might do some more. Tammy, I thought some of the distilled witch hazel you were telling us about. Oh, you haven't used it yet. Good, you found it. Awesome. It works great. I love it. I absolutely love it. Your app, what does it say? My app option, it doesn't matter what the bath. Oh, yeah. It's what the water feels like, damn it. That's correct. And I agree 100%. Some people like the show. A lot of people like bombs that don't even have oil in them, which really surprises me. I mean, if that's the case, no offense to anybody, but we could just throw embeds in the tub. Or we could go to Walmart and buy those bottle jars of the kids' fun color tabs, because that's all they do, is just make the watercolor and fun. If you guys want to make stuff like that for the kids, and you want to be better than Walmart, it won't take much. So just make basic bath bombs. These are basic, only because I forgot the SLSA. But they turned out great. I'm sorry, the color and everything. They still have embeds and make the water pretty, but whatever. Yeah, make colored freaking bomb things for kids. They'd love it, but add a bit of oil. You don't want to slick the kid up, but you want them to not dry out either, right? So that's where I would add the turkey oil. Or some people do the poly 20, half and half, like the apricot oil, which I don't mind for people. But for kids, no. I would stick with the turkey oil for kids. Or a little bit of maybe coconut oil, fractionated, but you don't want to slick. So, yeah, I would stick with the turkey. But anyways, guys, I've had you guys on here for 56 minutes, and I don't know if you guys are bored yapping up my mug or not, but I mean, it's totally up to you. I don't even know what I got a full battery. What the hell? But, okay. Okay, well, wow. Holy crap, guys. Okay. You're welcome, Cindy. Lisa, holy crap. Yes, I mentioned bioturge. How much of that do I use? You did buy some, eh? Awesome. Well, this is what I've got in my container now. It's just little, right? Can you guys see that? My camera's backwards. When I did use it a couple times on its own, but I don't really like to. I mean, I shouldn't say I don't like to. I do. But I find I like to do both. So I'll add, what's my scoop? Maybe 2 tablespoons of this with the SLSA. If I'm not using SLSA, I would just use it like I would the SLSA, and that's how you'll get the foam. But if you want the creamy silk foam, I suggest adding a little bit of SLSA with it, because this is a flash foam. It really won't give you bubbles. This gives you the creamy silky feel, but it's not going to give you a bubble bath. So if you want a bubble bath, add the other stuff. The SLSA. Oh my god, I'm okay. I'll be okay. Turkey Red. Is Turkey Red the real name? Well, let me just answer that question for you. Here's my bottle. Turn, 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 turn. It says, okay, I can't see. Castor oil, Turkey Red, but here's your INCI name, guys. Can you see that? Sulfated. I'm turning it. Nope, turning it the wrong way. This camera's backwards. There you go. Sulfated. Can you guys see this? It's basically sulfated castor oil. Okay? That's what it is. Castor seed oil. See? That's it. It is... Originally, it was used as, like... A long time ago, people used this as, like, a basic detergent. Not a detergent, but a soap. Kind of on the idea of a Castile soap, but it's better, in my opinion. I like Castile soap, too, but it just didn't work for me in a balm. But this is wonderful. You're not greasy. And no, it does not promote hair growth. If anything, actually, I haven't shaved my legs in, like, ages. It's sort of stopped growing. I don't know if it has to do with this. I'm not banking anything on that. It could just be me. But I've noticed that. But I absolutely love this. It is literally the only oil without, you know, any poly or any additive that will totally disperse and, like, mix with oil or mix with water. So, yes, this is it. It's castor oil. It's called Turkey Red. The reddish hue you probably can't see until, like, if I could compare another oil color. Can I? What's this? That's poly. We don't want to compare it to poly. I'm doing that broad videos. Lost it. Oh, great. So you guys were gone? Shit. Oh no, where did you go? Okay, crap. Okay, can I type? I wonder if I can type. Oh, guys, I can't type. Shit. Still buffering? Am I still, or am I back? I didn't think we could go past an hour. Maybe that's what happened. Because it said starting broadcast again, and I was like, what the shit? So maybe this is going to be a 2-part video. I was just going to say I should go soon. I've been on here for an hour. It's like, I've never freaking talked. Yeah, I didn't do anything. It said starting broadcast again. So I was like, oh shit. Okay, we're losing people anyways. So, yes, guys. Oh, see, I've been on here so long, guys. I am going to go anyways. I know it's been a while. As long as you guys don't really care about my appearance, I mean, I'll come on again or I'll put on my mask or something. But I'll be back and I'll do it again. And you know what? Maybe we'll do a coffee chat one of these days. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see how it is. Okay? Absolutely. The only thing that sucks now is everything that you guys and we've all lose. I don't have the texts right now. If there was something that you guys messaged me or talked about and I didn't answer it, can you please leave it in the comments after this posts on YouTube? And I promise I'll answer them on YouTube, okay? And yeah, I'll do a coffee chat real soon. Okay, guys? Take care. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's been a nice little chat. I've been kind of lonely, and this actually cheered me up quite a bit. So I want you guys to all take care. And yeah, like I said, please leave if you guys want me to answer anything specific, post it in the comments after it's posted to YouTube so that I can actually see it and comment back, okay? Wow, long video, guys. I apologize. And anybody who wasn't here live, you can either like it or you can hit the road. I don't care. I'm sorry. I have my friends, and this is the only way I can talk because I don't have Skype or anything like that. And, you know, I was checking in so people didn't think that I was dead. Okay, guys, take care. We'll talk to you later. And yes, happy Halloween to everybody. And like I said, if anybody wants anything from my shop, let me know. Because she's closing down shortly after Halloween, okay? But you could always message me and ask if I still have stuff. Anyways, guys, take care. Thanks so much for stopping by and hanging out with me for this last hour. I appreciate it. You guys stay good, but wicked good, okay? Take care, guys.